Okay, guys, so today we are tackling the living spaces. My living areas, both family room and former living room, have had their share of living, to say the least. So, without any further ado, let's roll up our sleeves, you guys, and get cracking. We're going to start in the family room. As you can see, it's been lived in. I have areas that I've used to do stationary work, just eating, living, just doing what you do in the living space, but it needs a nice sprucing up. So here we go. So now here, you guys, I am simply removing everything from the sofa, and periodically I like to take my cushions and just rotate them out. But before I do that, I needed to clean up some debris that was in the sofa from me doing floral arrangements. There you see floral stems coming out, but every once in a while I'll just go in, lift the cushions and clean them out. And here I am rotating them just to prolong the longevity of the cushions. And I don't know about you guys, but in our home, we each kind of have a dominant area that we sit in. For me, I sit in the right corner of the sofa, and my love sits in the right corner of the love seat. So whenever we're in there, those are kind of like our unclaimed but claimed spaces in the room. So I'm just fluffing out there, removing everything there, and now moving on to the love seat, doing the same thing. I love to remove any items out of the space that doesn't belong, put them in their rightful places. In most cases, there are items that I'm using for an event, so they will be taken out eventually. Here I'm doing the same thing on this love seat, just moving the cushions off, sweeping up any debris over here. And I am also rotating these cushions. Many have asked about this particular sofa set, and we got this set from Ashley Home Store. It is one of their most popular sets. I believe it is called the Marley set or the Darley set. Don't quote me on that, but it is very, very versatile. It comes in a variety of colors. I do know that. And it is one of the most feasible pieces or furniture pieces that they have in their collection. So we opted for this because we knew that this space was going to get a lot of wear and tear. So we didn't want to invest a huge amount of money in this space because, for one, it's smaller. So we knew that whatever we put in here was going to be temporary, because when we move to our forever home, we're going to buy something a little bit more substantial. But for right now, this set serves us well. I opted for the smoke gray because it's more masculine, and I wanted this space to be predominantly for the hubby, because he said he did not want to live in a frou-frou space like my former living. So I compromised, and I gave him a little bit more of leeway in terms of color and style of furnishings in this space. So it has a much more masculine feel with a splash of glam in it. So we both are happy with it. So now I'm moving on to the dresser / media chest. And you guys, if you're looking for a furniture piece to give you a good amount of storage for your family rooms or game rooms or anything like that, opt for a dresser. It gives you, look at me jamming. You guys, you know I love to clean and listen to music at the same time. But as I was saying, it gives you a lot of storage space, as well as the height that you want for a TV per se, if you don't want to mount it to the wall. So we house pretty much everything in there, from DVDs to remote controls to games, photos, different things like that in the family space. Look at me still jamming, y'all. I am listening to Escape. I was feeling old school 90s, so I was jamming to some What I Need From You Is Understanding, honey. Yes, but anywho, I love cleaning. I love my home to feel nice and refreshed, and so music is my motivation. But here it is, you guys. I have gotten this space pretty much cleaned up. I'm moving now, just sweeping everything out into the hallway. And we have, you guys, the stained concrete in our homes, and it is very, very low maintenance. So here the space is all nice and refreshed. And as you saw a little clip of the stained concrete floors, you can use a Swiffer with that, or you can use a broom or even a vacuum cleaner. And I use one of all three depending on what type of cleaning I'm doing. And here it was just a zone cleaning, just to get the space nice and tidied up. So I just opted for my broom because it was quicker for me just to get access to. So as you can see, everything is nice and tidy. The bar area didn't need much, just sprucing up a little bit and dusting with the Swiffer. And I got it pretty much done. So now let's tackle this bad boy. Now this space has taken a beating. As I've told you in previous videos, this is normally my catch-all for all things event planning. And I had gotten a huge order in for a couple of events I have coming up. So there are things everywhere. I just finished doing a shopping haul. So it is just a plethora of things in this space. So what I am now doing is organizing everything according to event. I just find it easier to do that. Just group everything together or like things together and then properly place them in their spaces. So I'm going to attempt to turn my laundry room into my DIY zone until I get all of these events completed, and then everything will be shipped instant to my storage area. But for right now, the house is the catch-all. So I'm putting everything back in its rightful place. Zoning everything out so that I can get it nice and clean. Because I do have to do a spring home tour. Many of you have requested that. So I'm trying to get everything whipped up into shape in about 48 hours to do 2 more spring DIYs. I just finished the shopping haul and a home tour. So pray for a sister. I've got a lot to do, but I think I'll get it done. Now, you guys, I apologize for this long pause for me coming back in frame, but I had to go into the laundry room and throw a load of laundry in the dryer and another in the washer. You know how we do. We multitask. So here I am back to zoning and getting everything sorted and put away to get this space whipped into shape. Okay, guys, I have put everything away. Now it is time to get it clean. And here you see I am doing the same thing. I am flipping my pillows, flipping out my cushions, or vice versa. I'm flipping my cushions and fluffing my pillows, but you know what I mean. So doing the same thing on the love seat, getting it nice and clean. Okay, guys, the spaces now are both clean and in pristine shape. I am absolutely loving the way it feels to have my house all nice and clean and tidy because I do have a lot coming up and I want my spaces to be clean as I work. So the next videos that you guys will see will be a couple of DIYs, and then on Sunday I will post my spring home tour. So until the next video, I want you guys to have a blessed and beautiful, beautiful day. I hope that this video motivated you and inspired you to get up and get your homes whipped into spring shape.